What now?
It reminds me of the color of our house wall.
What does?
That paint.
What paint?
One on our wall.
There's paint. It's gonna be fun. They're gonna love this. It's flying all over the place. Alright, so I need somebody to be able to lift and close the lid while I put the chickens into it, okay?
It's probably one in this box. Aww.
You get riled up now.
I think I'll grab part of it. No, actually you can.
I'm trying to go through the time now if I can.
Look at his head, Dad. Look at his head.
Okay. You gotta close the box, buddy. Hey, Purple.
Parker! No, that's not Parker. Parker's the folding round one. The one with the really brown head. Parker's the one that's... Parker's the one that's going to jump on top. Aw, they hit his head, Dad.
Stop, man. Do it. Do it again.
What'd you say?
The head. There's another one right here.
How can you tell?
They don't have like a big thing on their head.
Small combs. Purple?
Yep. So Parker's that one that just got to the top of that one. That one. Aw. That was like,
Wait for hand too. Yeah, keep it down. For the most part. Just go up in there. The hand.
aw. That is bleh.
Oh, goodness, that's a lot. You guys pooped in this thing.
Oh, they look so happy.
Okay, I need someone to grab that bale of straw. Alright, there's the move completed. It's a little bit dark in the camera, but that's quite a bit of light in here for them from the vents that are up top here. And the sides are breathable, but secure. So there they are, all 64 of them. 2 waterers, 2 feeders, a bunch of straw, a bunch of happy little chicks.
Alright, it is, what day is this? Today's Monday. And we are headed off to an eye doctor appointment. My shirt is all weird. It's gonna be all wrinkled by the time I get there. Anyway, we're headed off to an eye doctor appointment. Ryan and Dan already had their eye doctor appointment, but Ryan wants to come along for moral support. I'm just kidding. He wants to probably just get out of the house for a little bit, I guess. Is it tart? Alright, so Jacob and I are done with our eye doctor's appointments. This thing like makes my shirt go weird. Okay, anyway. And we have great vision, which I knew I had good vision just because I always have had vision. I was just curious to see what my reading glasses were going to be. And Jacob has good vision. So it was like the fastest eye doctor appointment ever. I was like, really? Okay. But it was good. And then we ran to the library.
The Ultimate Survival Manual.
We got the Ultimate Survival Manual.
Extreme Edition.
Yes. And then this one is Beginning Seed Saving for the Home Garden. So Dan knows how to seed save. I don't. So I wanted a book just to get brushed up on it. We got Regrow Your Veggies. So this is actually some interesting things. I do some of this already, but I was like, you know what, I could always learn more. We have the Dehydrating at Home book. I've had this before, but I wanted to do it again because I'm writing down things in a book at home, so I don't have to depend on the internet to look up stuff, and I don't necessarily want to buy all the cookbooks, but you know. Then the Medicine Garden. This is Nature's Remedies, Healing Brews, Soothing Oils, Flowers, and Roots. I don't know if this is something that I'm going to want to look at. Well, it looked like it at first, but now I'm like looking at it a little bit more, and we'll see about this one. I don't know. I got this Ball Canning Cookbook. And then we stopped at Sonic because it was their happy hour, and it is hot in Oklahoma. It is like 100 degrees, like 100 degrees plus. I feel like it's a plus there. And we went to Sonic happy hour, and now we are headed home, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right, it's a new week. I'm about ready to start mowing. We just had dinner. It's a Monday evening. I made some chicken legs for dinner, and then I made some cauli rice with some bok choy from our garden, and it was amazing. Even my youngest liked it, which is a huge compliment. But I'm gonna start mowing. Dan was getting the lawnmower ready for me. Like our shed, the floor is broken, like, you know, sinking in. So he usually gets the, so he gets the lawnmower out for me and puts it in. But my poor husband, I told him I wanted to mow, and he's like, you have more energy than me. And, yeah, he's been working so hard. Like, he's been working in almost 100 degree weather or over 100 degree weather, trying to get our chicken coop ready. Our chickens are out in the chicken coop. I was trying to get Dan to rest because he needs to rest. He was working so hard, but he probably won't because he's Dan. So yeah, and has a new fishing pole. I'm trying to get out of the sun, sweetie.
What?
I was trying to get out of the sun. Brian picked up a new fishing pole, so he's been practicing his casting on that. All right, I'm on the lawnmower. I'm about ready to start, but I bring water out with me because we have a cup holder and it gets hot, and so I don't want stuff to fall into my cup. So I don't even know. I've been taking, I've been taking a Q-tip and I bend it in half, and then I stick it in my straw. Well, I can't really do this with one hand. Really? Like, I'm a mom. Usually I can do things with one hand because I was holding another baby. I was holding a baby, can do things with one hand. All right, so I bend my Q-tip and I stick it in my straw so nothing flies down there. I don't know if there's a better way to do that, but that's what I do. So Ryan has been helping mow down in this little, our pasture area. So he's gonna take over for a little bit. I'm taking up his fishing pole because he was casting for a long time. So I'm walking up towards the house. It feels really nice out here right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the front done today unless he gets done quickly. Our front yard's, you know, really small, and I don't think I'm gonna get any. Maybe the push mower. I don't know. We'll see. I like the push mower, but I really needed to get our front mowed. Our front's really long. Oh wow. But I decided to do the backyard and stuff first because I don't know. That's how I start. I have a pattern. So Outside, it feels beautiful right now. Like, it feels amazing right now. Waiting for Ryan to finish to see if I'm going to try and tackle the front yard. I love this time of year. I love the sound of the cicadas, even though I don't like the look of the cicadas, but I love the sound that they make in the trees. I'm just trying to take moments and just be thankful. And when I was walking up from the pasture and I was listening to the cicadas, and I was like, oh, and it felt nice. There's a nice breeze. I was like, oh, this is nice. Being thankful. It is the next day. It is 10:30 and I am making some marinara sauce right now. So this is going to be for tonight's dinner, but I'm going to, I'm tripling the batch, sorry, so I have enough to put in my freezer for other things this month. So it's really simple. It's onions, it's garlic, it's I'm using this, oh, I can't lift it up because I'll just show it like this. I'm using this can of crushed tomatoes that we used to be able to get at Costco. They no longer carry them. It was a great price too. And then this container of chicken stock, just to make it easy. I have chicken stock in my freezer, but I'm just gonna use this. And, or maybe I should go grab that. Maybe I'll go grab that actually. I'm gonna use that, put that back in my pantry. Okay, and then just a can of tomato paste. I have some fresh basil from outside, and then garlic. I already said garlic. And then just seasoning and spices like oregano, salt, pepper, things like that. So it's really good. We don't add any sugar to it, and it tastes really good, and it's very simple. So I get it all combined and I just let it bring it to a boil, but then I let it simmer for quite a while, just kind of cook down. I blend up. Jay's not a fan of chunky tomatoes. He reminds me of my dad. He doesn't necessarily like tomatoes, but he puts up with them. Sorry, I look really tired today. I'm also cleaning. So I usually, once it gets cooled down, I blend it up. Maybe not all of it, but quite a bit of it to add to the marinara and just get some of the crushed tomatoes blend down a little bit more. I'm gonna go outside and get chicken stock from the freezer from our chickens instead of using the one from the pantry. I'm just gonna put that one back. I went ahead and got my chicken stock from our freezer, what do you call it, our chicken freezer. So in each one of these bags, there's 4 cups of stock. So I do not need all this, but I'm gonna put the rest of it in my little freezer here in the house. So tonight, there's not a whole lot going on the homestead besides, you know, feeding our chickens and watering our garden, things like that. But Dan and the boys are gonna go mow tonight at church. So I will probably, sorry, I'm putting my onions off, have a busy night when they're gone, just getting some stuff done in my home. Dan has Friday off. Praise the Lord. So we are going to do something as a family. So I want to make sure I get all my chores and everything that I do on a weekly basis cut up before Friday. Running into town, we have to grab some stuff. We are making dinner for our family tonight. And so we're going to grab some stuff, and then we have to stop by the library, get a book that's on hold for Jacob, and that's it. All right, so Ryan and I are done with our errands. We went to the library and got Jacob's book he put on hold. What is it called?
It's just about basketball players that are Christians.
Basketball players that are Christians. And then...
That's not what it's called, but that's
I know, I can't remember the name of it either. You find it what is it called?
Plain with purpose.
Plain with purpose. And then we just went to our local grocery store here. We're making tacos tonight. So at home I have beans cooking in my Instapot, and I'm going to cook up rice and just beef. And then we picked up some lettuce and tomatoes and salsa. And I'm just going to do bagged cheese just because I don't have a lot of like disposable containers, or like containers like I can be like, here, you can have this, I guess I can say. And we picked up some chips, and we picked up popsicles. So I think that is good. Is that all we got? Okay, all right, we're gonna go home now. While we were out yesterday, I picked up this power paste. I've had a lot of people, or I've seen a lot of people use it. I'm hoping that it works. It says it's powerful natural cleaner. Probably need to actually look and see how natural it is, but I'm going to use this on a couple things. It says you can use it on your washer and dryer too. Grease and mildew. Interesting. So I plan on using this at some point. Hopefully it works well. I also picked up this yesterday at Kirkland's. It was on clearance. I can't remember how much it was. And I understand it's supposed to be like a coffee cup, but I'm going to put my eggs in here. We are slowly setting aside eggs for water glassing, and we're picking out the ones that don't, aren't gross, and the ones that don't have mud and poo and stuff on like that on them, and I'm gonna put them in here. And when I have a good collection, then I'm gonna go ahead, well, big enough to fit this, so set them in here. And then when I have it filled up, I'm gonna start water glassing. And then once I have my water glass going, then I can just add eggs to it. But I was like, that's cute. I know it's a coffee cup, but I'm gonna put eggs in it on my counter. I know that they have the egg, on your counter systems I've seen, and those are nice. I've only seen them mainly on Amazon. I don't really want to spend the money for that right now, and this was pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna use this, and I kind of thought it was cute, even though, right? I don't know. So I'm gonna set this on my counter just over here and slowly start collecting eggs in it. Here's another thing. Here is the natural sunblock that I made. My kids say it smells like chocolate mint because it has peppermint in it, but it also has like cocoa butter in it, so they think it smells like chocolate mint, which it does. Truthfully, it smells really good. Hello? Oh, I didn't know you were here. My husband came and scared me. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about my sunscreen that I just put away. It works really well. The boys have it on while they're outside working in the sun. I put it on the other day when I was mowing and outside, and it was hot, like I got red from being overly heated, but no sunburns, so it works really good. Just natural stuff. It's not full of like chemicals, which, and it's the easiest thing to make. So I think it had cocoa butter in it, I think coconut oil, I think my brain has stopped, I'm sorry, and then zinc oxide mainly. There's a lot of recipes on YouTube and just on the web, but if I remember what I'll put in it, I will list it down below. I don't know why I'm holding the Scrub Mama, but I am. Why am I showing you a haul all of a sudden? This is what it's turned into. And then we picked up some more sandwich and storage bags, and we're keeping our freezer Ziploc bags for things that only go in the freezer. A lot of times we'll just put leftover stuff in here if I don't have like a container to put it in. We really don't have that many like containers. I don't really try to do plastic very much, and then I don't have a lot of plastic containers. I have glass containers, but a lot of times those are full, so sometimes we end up using these. So we just got those so we would not use all of our freezer bags.
Alright, so I'm outside. Actually, I thought I'd bring you all along while I did the morning chores. Apparently that's a thing that people like to see. I don't know. Well, if you don't, then fast forward this part. Me and Oki are gonna go do the morning chores. Where's he at? There you are. And then go do the rabbits, the chicks, and the chickens. So we don't have a whole lot of animals yet, but you hear the cicadas in the background. I actually love this time of the year when you hear cicadas just all day long. It's a neat sound. Anyway, come on, here we go. Heading toward the rabbit pen over here. This guy's got a nice area. It's just really shady. With the rabbits overheat. They're fluffy little guys. There they are. Hi guys. How's it going? She said hey, it's lunchtime. Why is this not full yet? I'm scooting around the bowl, I can't reach it. Let me drop some. Better do this with a camera in your hand. It's kind of funny. Get some water. Can you bring this bowl around here for me? There we go. And you need to fill up too. I need to get some more water. This is Doki and Smokey. Hey y'all, back up, buddy. He likes to flip his food around and throw it on the ground for some reason. I'm not sure why. Hey, hey, give me that. Don't flip your food around. Leave it on the ground. That's foolish. Alright, we're heading down to the chicks now. Pretty sunny out, my goodness. Horrible lighting. Maybe this way, better? Not really. So I go down, our new chicken coop's down by the well house. I like to go the back way and chill out in the shade. With the new spider webs. We're gonna go this way. Alright, we're turning it around. See our new chicken coop. I hear him peeping away in there. There you are. You like to sit on top of the waterers. I don't know why that is. It's not very cool to me. Like a few chickens. Like a few chickens. Alright guys, let's get you some food. And there's 64 of these little guys in here. Okay. Hey, that's my finger you're checking. Hey, that's my finger you're checking. Anything looks like my feet? Probably not, huh? Hey, that's my finger. They take my ring. They take my ring a lot. It's kind of funny. I got you. There you go. So food, just give him some water. I got you're stuck back here. I got. Thank you. Good boy. You crazy chickens. Let's eat some fresh water. Hey there guys, watch out. Incoming water. Hey, back up you. Back up you. No scooping. There you go. Alright, you guys are good for another half a day. And like I said, we have, where did I focus? All it's catching is the wire. 64 of those guys in there. Oh, look, I'm going crazy. But we're going to expand this side here just a little bit. I need to do floor down and whatnot, so working on the whatnot. Alright, heading down here. Watered the corn last night. It is looking good. Sorghum's growing, corn's growing. Yeah, popcorn here in the end, corn, and then sorghum up further there. So it's looking good. It's Violet calling us in. Hi Violet, got some food for you. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for signs of predator entry. Chickens are pretty resilient. Violet's pretty good at getting us. Leave it. Pretty good. Don't get us, Violet. That's mean. Anyway, there's our little cornfield over there. She's coming in. We're about knee high. I can't see anything. Knee high, right? Right. Exactly. Looking good. That shot too. Sun's right overhead. It's pretty warm out here right now. You know, I might need to unhook the sprinkler and bring up the hose too. Let's do that. Let go. Leave this in the garden for later. Alright, so it's our little chore loop. Start the rabbits, go to the little chickens, do the big chickens, and I end up here at the greenhouse pretty much always. Need to water. It's pretty warm in there. We installed this little fan here, tiny little thing. I just played my hand. Tiny little thing, but it's blowing out a lot of hot air out of there. So as the sun gets higher, it goes faster. It tries to keep it, you know, knocked down about 10 degrees from the heat of the day. My thought when I ordered this from Amazon was it was a bit bigger, but it's not. So I do plan on getting another one of those at some point to give it a little bit more airflow. But for right now, it's doing the job. So the last thing I need to do is water in the greenhouse. Well, things are looking pretty good. Water from last night. The only issue I have is, you see him? See him yet? You, sir, are done for. Oh, I missed him. He's trying to get away. Run, buddy. Not gonna happen for you. There you go. Get out of here. Send him outside. Alright. I'm not eating my kale, bro. Alright, so there's the cold crops. They're doing pretty good. A little bit warmer here for them, but keep them watered. They do well. Our squash is doing okay. First zucchini hasn't flowered yet, but hope to soon. A couple of tomatoes. Squash plant. More tomatoes. These guys are doing okay. We might be losing flowers. It's kind of hot in here, but it is what it is. Yeah, a lot of whoops, stuck on a chair over here. A lot of weed pressure from the grass on the ground, but not onto the plants because they're in containers. Anyway, that's that. Alright, there's our cherry tomato. Hey, the tomato in there. It's hiding. See it yet? There it is. Anyway, it's covered in flowers. So hope to get a lot of cherry tomatoes here for eating. This guy's probably good watered. Strawberries blooming. That's so pretty. And it's that over here, flowering. Keep it up, you guys. Doing good. This is our slicer tomato. And see if we got any of these flowers set up yet. So far, I don't see any. It's kind of warm. Yeah, keep it together. And then last thing is our little herbs up here. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Alright, that's the morning chores. I'm going to bring it back inside to Lindsay, and I'm going to get set up for painting in the boys' room today. We got a lot of work to do. Cutting some trim boards. I don't know, sectionation boards. I don't know. Anyway, for their room, and I'll show you painting as I get going there. Alright, back in the boys' room. I'm going to start getting prepped up to paint. I'm starting with the ceiling. I'm going to show you what we started with, and then we'll just do a once over of the room before we do anything, and then we'll show you as we go, and then at the end. So we will have a before and after. So first of all, you see that? Nope, you can't. How about now? There it is. What in the world is that? Yeah, that's one of our boys' names written on the ceiling. Children. Alright, and then you'll see her there, and then at the end there, you definitely can see the color difference. What happened? Well, it looks like Dan didn't quite get the ceiling painted all the way when I was painting it the first time. So that's our first issue to address. So I'm going to get all the ceiling to be white to start with. And I'll just give you once over of the room itself here. So we have the window, a couple of dressers, various items on the walls, near the walls. This is Jacob's school desk. He does that. I have my paint stuff put on this chair there, but ignore that. Then there's the Cubs and Cardinals. Not my teams of choice, but whatever. Closet. We have a little nook from where the closet is. Currently it's a bookcase there, and hat storage, and our basketball hoop. And then this wall is their bunk beds currently. So that's where we're at. I'll show you as we go. What now?
It reminds me of the color of our house in Washington.
What does?
That paint.
What paint?
One on the wall.
There's paint. That looks pretty cool. It's good. So far.